Hello my dears, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about cardiovascular system multiple choice questions and answers. Before starting my video, I request you to subscribe my channel and please press like button. So this video is for the nurses who are preparing for BSc nursing examination, general nursing examination and MSc nursing entrance examinations. So, the first question is, the factors associated with a high likelihood of success with PTCA are all except option A, age less than 65 years, option B, single vessel disease, option C, absence of calcification, and option D, all of the above. Answer is option D, all of the above. PTCA means percutaneous transluminal coronary angiography. It's a minimal invasive procedure to open up blocked arteries, allowing blood to circulate unobstructed to the heart muscles. So, age more than 65 years old is a risk factor for doing PTCA. So here the correct answer is all of the above. Next question is, the serum creatine kinase rises in a patient with myocardial infarction within the first option A 4 to 6 hours, option B 2 to 4 days, option C 12 to 18 hours and option D 3 to 6 days. Answer is option A 4 to 6 hours. CKMB is detected in the serum 4 hours after myocardial injury. It peaks by 24 hours and normalizes within 48 to 72 hours. Normal level of CKMB is 22 to 198 unit per liter. High amounts indicates muscle damage. Next question is, a type of AV block characterized by progressive lengthening of PR interval until the P wave failed to conduct is secondary degree AV block Mobitz type 2, second degree AV block Mobitz type 1, first degree AV block, third degree block. Answer is option B, second degree AV block Mobitz type 1. Second degree AV block or second degree heart block is a disorder characterized by disturbance, delay or interruption in atrial impulse conduction to the ventricle through AV node and bundle of His. In electrographically, some P waves are not followed by QRS complex. This is the characteristic features of second degree AV block, that is Mobitz type 1. Fourth question is, rhythms required permanent pacing in patient with cardiac disorder include supraventricular tachycardia, second degree AV block Mobitz type 1, complete heart block, Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. The answer is option C, complete heart block. Third degree AV block is complete heart block. So it can restore the heart to a normal rhythm. Then Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome is a relatively common heart condition that causes the heart to beat abnormally fast for a period of time. It's a congenital problem. Wolff-Parkinson's-White syndrome is a congenital heart problem. The next one is, the American Heart Association recommended energy dose for defibrillation in ventricular fibrillation using a biphasic defibrillator is 200 joule, 400 joule, 150 joule, 100 joule. Option in options we can select the answer. Answer A, 200 joule. Next question is, multifocal atrial tachycardia are more frequently seen in patients with option A, cardiac myopathy, option B, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, option C, diabetic mellitus, option D, chronic kidney disease. Answer is option B, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Multifocal atrial tachycardia is commonly precipitated by exacerbation of COPD, that is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, sometimes due to infection or cardiac decompensation. That is because of increasing hypoxemia, which results respiratory acidosis, and increased use of bronchodilator are the main cause of this multifocal atrial tachycardia. So, multifocal atrial tachycardia എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കണ്ടീഷൻസ് കോമൺലി COPD ഉള്ള പേഷ്യൻസിലാണ് കൂടുതലായിട്ട് കാണുന്നത് ബിക്കോസ് ഓഫ് ഇൻക്രീസിങ് ഹൈപ്പോക്സീമിയ ആൻഡ് ഇൻക്രീസിങ് യൂസ് ഓഫ് ബ്രോങ്കോഡൈലേറ്റസ്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് മൾട്ടിഫോക്കൽ ഏട്രിയൽ ടാക്കിക്കാർഡിയ ഉണ്ടാവുന്നത്. Then seventh question is, a form of ventricular tachycardia usually occurs in the setting of QT prolongation is monomorphic VT, torsade D points, Wolff Parkinson-White syndrome, sick sinus syndrome. Answer is option B, torsade D point. Torsade D point is a specific type of abnormal heart rhythm that can lead to sudden cardiac death. Then next question is, a condition characterized by a prolonged PR interval more than 0.2 seconds in ECG is called. It's a simple question. Answer is option C, first degree AV block. In first degree block, in which the electrical impulses conduct from the cardiac atria to the ventricle through AV node more slowly than normal. It doesn't cause any symptoms, but it can progress to more severe form of AV block, that is second degree and third degree. അപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഡിഗ്രി എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും നമ്മളെ കാർഡിയാക് ഇമ്പൾസസ് ഏട്രിയയിൽ നിന്ന് വെൻട്രിക്കിളിലേക്ക് റീച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ അത് കുറച്ച് സ്ലോ ആയിട്ടാണ് റീച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇവിടെ PR ഇൻ്റർവെല് പ്രൊലോങ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇത് ഫസ്റ്റ് ഡിഗ്രി കൊണ്ട് ഒരിക്കലും ഒരു സിംറ്റംസും കാണിക്കാറില്ല. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ആൻസർ ഈസ് ഫസ്റ്റ് ഡിഗ്രി AV ബ്ലോക്ക്. The ninth question is, the type of ulcer which in deep, pale and surrounded by tissue which is cool to touch is venous stasis ulcer, option B, arterial ulcer, option C, stage 1 ulcer, and option D, vascular ulcer. Answer is arterial ulcer. In deep vein thrombosis, it's a form of blood clot in the deep vein, most commonly present in legs or pelvis. The standard management of a patient with deep vein thrombosis include maintain affected limb in the dependent position, apply cool packs to the affected leg for 20 minutes every 4 hours, administer narcotic analgesics every 4 hours around the clock, maintain bed rest. Option D, answer is option D, maintain bed rest, because DVT is a formation of blood clot in the deep vein and most commonly seen in legs or pelvis. Next question is, which of the following listed assessment finding is typically for of cardiac tamponade? Option A pulse rate of 60 per minute. Option B, flat neck veins. Option C, muffled or distant heart sounds. Option D, a pulse pressure of 18/82 mm of Hg. Cardiac tamponade എന്താണെന്ന് ആദ്യം അറിയണം, എന്നിട്ട് ഇതിനെ ആൻസർ കമൻറ്റ് ബോക്സിൽ കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. താങ്ക് യു.